My goal in kicking off 2025 was to start slow and steady. 2024 ended with back-to-back projects and a whole lot of family time, so my partner Chris and I decided to recoup from it all with silly movies, Lego building, and journaling. The first Sunday of January, Chris and I headed to the city for some quality time before the first big work week ahead. We went to Stonemill Matcha, and as you can see, we ordered something from every section of the menu. We then went to the SFMOMA so that we could see the Get in the Game exhibit. Before heading home, we stopped by my mural dito kami, which happens to be around the corner from the MOMA. To honor enjoying life more slowly and intentionally, I'm dedicating more time to journaling this year. This is my traveler's journal and my LEUCHTTURM1917 Sketchbook. A little tour of my traveler's company passport size set. We start off with Mooding, which was gifted to me by Angie, who owns Bobo Design Studios and has a store in Palm Springs. Look at Mooding. And then you'll see, here are some things that I have saved. Most importantly, I've been using this as a junk journal. Look at that. It's squishy. In the very beginning of the video, you'll see me working on it as Chris is working on the Astro Boy. The night before, we were still couch potatoing it. We watched Kimi no Nawa, and this little drawing that I have of it. Here's from our lazy New Year's Day. I was hella laughing because Bobo decided to sleep on Chris's shoulder as if he's a bird, and then I just wrote a bunch of things that we were gonna do. Chris wouldn't let me cut out anything from the Lego instruction kit, which would have been cool to put in here, but that's okay. What I didn't get videos of was the second day I had my annual hangout with my middle school best friends, Chrissy and Christina. You can see the picture here. This is from the Cotopaxi bag that Chrissy got me and Christina. This is the Christmas card that Christina gave. So we always eat at Homeroom, which is a mac and cheese restaurant in Oakland, and we asked if they had stickers, but they had temporary tattoos. Also that first week, we went to Sacramento for Chris's dad's birthday. Me and Christopher and his siblings set up our 2025 bingo cards of the year. And these are little bits from our note-taking, the tea that we had. This is the wrapper from the cake, from the birthday cake. And I put little stickers to represent all of our goals. Wow, I really journaled every day that week. Okay, here is the Stonemill Matcha and SFMOMA date. This is from the Stonemill Matcha packaging. We did get some of the dessert to go, so I was able to take it off from one of the boxes. SFMOMA has museum maps, and so I cut these all out from one of the maps that I got. Got one in Tagalog, and then I got one in English. That's the update in the traveler's notebook. As for my LEUCHTTURM, you can see I tagged my name here and put some stickers of some friends over here. And this is my everyday sketchbook. There's nothing crazy, amazing in here. It's the one that I bring with me on the train. I just put it in my bag every day. In the week recap, you'll see me sketching some things in the museum. But I actually sketched two at Stonemill Matcha. That was their table number. There's decor. This was a crazy cream puff little vessel where Chris poured the matcha onto his salmon. And then one of the lattes right here. And now, these are the pieces that really stuck out to me. We had that collage inspired by La Guernica by Pablo Picasso. That Letterman jacket that said failure is a lesson. I wish I got the artist's name and the title of the piece, but there was that beautiful painting, that intertwined embroidery and weaving of two women doing the hurdle jump. This is the Virgil Abloh Louis Vuitton sportswear fit, and this meant to look like a paint bucket. The beaded punching bag right here. This was some of the outfit that I really liked near where the ping pong tables were. In this sketchbook, as you can see, I'm just doing really quick drawings to be in the moment and to jot things down that really stuck out to me. Now, what I'm going to do is really take the time to focus on two of the pieces and do some watercoloring of them. Not to sound like a crazy lady, but I do have another type of visual art notebook, and this one is my watercolor journal. It's by Handbook Journal Co. Paper is 300 GSM. It picks up the colors so nicely, and the paper's not hella buckling or anything. This was my attempt at completing an Inktober. I think I made it almost halfway through. What we're gonna do now, in my December vlog, you'll see it ends with me painting this landscape in Hawaii. So we're gonna move on to this page now. We're gonna work on a new painting just to really journal about two of the pieces that hella stuck out to me at Get in the Game. I'm going to watercolor a simple version of Hank Willis Thomas's take on Guernica. Before I paint, I like to use a watercolor pencil so that the pencil markings kind of fade away as I paint. After doodling the relative shapes, I'll watercolor using handmade paints by Case for Making. Pablo Picasso's painting Guernica captures the suffering and chaos brought on by war. This was a painting I had to write essays about in several classes in college. Having studied every inch of the gut-wrenching imagery, I was immediately drawn to this new take by Hank Willis Thomas, especially it being a textile collage. Thomas used basketball jerseys to link the violent treatment and commodification of Black men in the US, especially in an industry such as sports. From first glance, this vibrant and beautiful collage feels fun and nostalgic as your eyes begin scanning the different jerseys. But once you begin piecing together the screams of the bull and the people, you realize that all these stitches come together to challenge the viewers to analyze deeper. Based on how 2025 is merely beginning, I think we're living in a time in which art that pushes dialogue such as this is so damn important. What is the year going to hold for what we're going to create? Can we, too, use a multitude of materials to challenge the world we live in? Shed light on the pains of those pushed to the margins and those fighting to rise above it?